The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. So Middle Tennessee's offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it. And now one final showdown, Kirk. And one of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
Well, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs. And also, you win this game, who knows how it can impact you at that next step into the postseason. So let's see who the better team is and who's going to become the conference champ.
That completion makes it second and medium. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
That's tough for this defense. You give up the catch, but you also let the receiver break a tackle and get some yards afterward.
First down and 10 now. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. They didn't lose any yards, which is great. I think they're definitely looking for more from that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Good throw, catch made on the out route. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss of the play.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled him at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Shotgun formation here on third down. Gets made on the out route. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Well, that's exactly how you dice up a zone coverage. Nice throw downfield here on third down, and a really good route to give the quarterback a chance to make that play.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
He's running out of time here. Short throw to the back, caught behind the line of scrimmage. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up under the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
On the move now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, I thought the defense had him here, Chris. He should be down in the backfield, but instead, he gets out of the pressure and actually picks up some positive yards.
Looking to pass here on second down. QB to the tight end for a completion. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. So now on comes the field goal unit. Knocks that one right down the middle. But hold up. There's a flag in the field. If that's on the defense, it's going to be a fresh set of downs. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. So 1st and 10. That's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. And they'll run it with the draw play. Oh, look at the quick cut. They finally corral him at the 1.
Boy, draws and screens are a great way to counter an effective pass rush. Allow those defensive ends to get upfield and then hand it off at the last second.
Here's the handoff. He takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Setting the tone early. How about the execution? Opening drive of a conference championship game.
Yeah, Chris, I'm with you. Usually it takes you maybe a series or two to just kind of get settled in, especially with all the hype. But not this offense. Got to give them a lot of credit. They were ready to go, and it really showed up on that opening drive.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to make something happen. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Let's check out the impact players in this game crew. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them, and they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. Back to pass. It's Street. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Great cut. They whiff on him. They finally catch the freshman after leading the defense on a chase.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defensive coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes. And this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
To the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Finds room at the 30. Oh, he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him?
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking the mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big game and a big-time score.
Now the important point after attempt. And it's up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would be better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They're going to run it. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Brought down at the 33, that's good enough to move the sticks.
offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. And he'll drop back here on third down. On the run here, taking a deep shot. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Offense cross out onto the field, hoping to start a drive here. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Close to the tight end. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
And this pass is caught. He's found some room at the 45. And he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Boy, a nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And on the carry, he's heading left. Has the first down and more. They bring him down to the 25. They're moving closer and closer to the red zone.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. End zone ahead. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. Championship battle in the early going. Deadlocked at the end of the first. Let's check out the stats real quick. And as we move to the second quarter, you hope these teams will build on a promising start. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up first and goal. Dropping back, it's Street. They pressure him and get him. A loss back to the 7-yard line.
I hate to question a play call, but that close to the goal line on first and goal, and you throw it. Oh, why not run the football right there?
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. Wants to throw it. Looking to the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Hey, Chris, let's give credit to this defense. Forced into the red zone, backs against the goal line, but they're fighting and breaking up what they can.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Bring the pressure, and down he goes.
Chris, third down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line, but the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing fourth down.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Handoff here from the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was 0 absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Looking right. This one caught. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either the receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup was good enough to move the chains. First down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or they check him out. And the Blue Raiders pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Second down, we're going to throw it. Makes a quick grab. In the clear at the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. There's a screen pass to the running back. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers. But he stopped short of the first down. Important moment here in this championship game. Third down and short on the 9th play of the drive. Launching one to the end zone. What a catch! Brought down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. The Blue Raiders will line up now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. And out comes the offense, set to take over here. The last possession, they settled for 3. Let's see if they can reach the end zone this time. He escapes the pocket. It's going to be incomplete, trying to make something happen on the run, but nobody open. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Back to throw. It's Street. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it with room to run. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
That one play has split field position. First down to the opponent's 44. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Got the first down and still motoring. And he steps out of bounds, but a solid gain there on the ground. Well, he finally goes out of bounds down inside the 10, but that play sets up this offense in good scoring position.
It sure does. What a great play of creating momentum for this offense. Now you want to see if they give this back a chance to put it into the end zone now that they're at first and goal.
Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a first and goal. They'll ride the back again here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. A little bit of my turn, your turn on the early going here. Both offenses scoring touchdowns their last possession. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play. Bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Running back has it on a screen now. And he never had a chance, tackled in the backfield.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. Coverage team brings down the returner. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll try the right here. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Looking downfield, it's Perm Street. That's reeled in. It's Brown. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit and take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
That's enough to move the sticks and give him a first down at the 41. First and 10 play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. The quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
They look to throw it here on second down. Gets rid of it on the move. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I mean, you don't see this very often. They just pressured the quarterback, and did you see how many guys that were rushing him? 3. You have 8 guys.
Here comes a deep shot. He's got it right near the end zone.
I'll tell you what, in this first half, this quarterback seems to be making all the right reads and showing the accuracy that he's shown all year long. Outstanding pass, great conversion. They put 6 more on the board.
And now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So they start the drive here looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. The back's got it. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, a Conference USA Championship game that's already had its share of stirring moments. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the second half of the CUSA Championship.
All right, Kevin, thank you for the update. And the Blue Raiders will kick it off to begin the second half. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense makes their way on the field. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Looking to pass. It's Street. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half, but I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And here comes the punter onto the field. Fair catch made at the 40. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. Over. They stop him right at the line.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He's going to lose yardage here. The defense pursues and forces him out of bounds. Urgency now for the offense that hates to come up empty on this drive, down multiple scores. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds an open target on the crossing route. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quick throw over the middle. The tight end makes the catch downfield. And they finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The Blue Raiders looking to keep this drive rolling. Quarterback still with the football. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Man, oh man, was the defense ready for this play. The quarterback just searching for anywhere to go, looking for daylight, but couldn't find anywhere to go in to keep him.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Send the back in motion. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Catch made by the tight end. Tackle after the completion down at the 1-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with third down coming up.
Gain moves the ball to the 1. Third down and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. This offense cannot be stopped.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
PAT is good. They draw within 3, 24-21. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. And the offense trots back out on the field again. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. First down, looking for more now. It's a huge gain down to the 16 in one play. They've suddenly become a threat to score. Well, they finally corral him, but he was untouched. The line of scrimmage, Kirk, just burst through a big crease.
I'm going crazy on my defense. Like you said, this guy was untouched. I don't know how they were able to finally catch up to him and bring him down, but just no excuses at all from the defense after a play like that.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking to scramble. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Looking to pass. It's Street. He'll throw it now. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Could take it all the way. And he steps out of bounds after a great return. What a pick. Sets up the offense in great position.
Well, cold weather always seems to make life more difficult in the passing game. You can see this quarterback really wants that one back. That's a tough break on this interception.
Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. Punching in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. That one hurts. Smacks him up 10 yards. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Pulls it in. It's Marchuk. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Second down after that completion. Here's that defense shifting again. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Running back grabs it on a screen. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense. The screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball. He had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
The receiver grabs it. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's fourth down. And the Blue Raiders will bring their punt team on the field now. He's on to kick it away, helping his team with field position. The punt bounces and goes out of bounds, so no chance at a return here. And here comes the offense back out onto the field now. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They're going to run it here. Fighting off the defender. Gabe moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Give it to the back again. He finds some space. Tackle made after a big gain.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this,
really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
To throw, it's Street. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete and brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well. Very good job of it on this play.
Ball handed off. Breaks loose at the 40. He made the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He'll try a pass here. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. 1st down.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Back to throw. It's Street. Moves out of the pocket. Catch made on the right side. That's a nice scramble there. A big gain, but not enough for the 1st down.
As we all know, Chris, red zone needs to tight windows. A lot of times you just get what you can get. Likely grateful this went forward to help this upcoming 3rd down call.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So on 4th down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. Middle Tennessee offense back on the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Running out of time in the pocket. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it and they get the sack.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. A short completion of the tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Caught in the flat by the running back. It's a fumble behind the line. The football bounces out of bounds. It'll be a short loss on the play. The Blue Raiders will bring their punt team onto the field. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And it's fielded at the 40. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Offense comes up on 1st down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Scanning the field. It's Street. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the 4th quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the 4th.
Ball handed off. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to go. A 2-yard loss. They don't block the defensive end. They show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Blue Raiders offense back on the field now. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. The runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Catch made on the left side. They'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. And the Blue Raiders hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
Boy, the offense just cannot afford to throw this interception. It's already a 2-possession game. By throwing this pick, now you wonder how many more opportunities will you get.
And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. Pounding away with the run game. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Street. Snags the quick throw. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on 4th down. Hands off to the left. And he'll get the first 10 yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. Now you've got another chance at points.
Jet sweep call. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Really good call here to go with the jet sweep, but you've got to get north and south. Once the defense is out of position, the quicker you can get vertical, the better chance you can find yardage for that first down.
Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here. Here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. They'll tackle him for a small gain. Needed a lot more on third and long. One team ready to boot it away. They'll kick it away here. And he takes it around the 20. And the returner is brought down. Here comes the Middle Tennessee offense back out there. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Incompletion makes it second down.
Happy New Year's, everybody. Happy New Year's. Happy New Year's.
Complete to the tight end.
Happy New Year's, good guys. Happy New Year, boo-boo.
This drive rolling. They move to 6 over the line here on first down now. And he'll set us to throw. The pass rush closing in. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but an explosive.
Yeah, Happy New Year's to everybody in the world. Man, we got to bring it in for another better place, man. We got to join together, man. Get this money, everybody get this money and keep it, man. We've changed since maybe since get that dumb shit out the way, man.
Looking to pass here on second down. From the pocket delivers over the middle.
You know, on a slant route, you'd like to see some big yards after the catch. But the defense has such tight coverage, there's just nowhere to go. It's a win for the defense, even though they gave up a completion.
It just gives up on the play, throws it away.
But happy motherfucking New Year.
They decide to throw the football, roll the dice.
Happy 2026.
Now you're fourth and short. Gotta wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air and get it?
And he's throwing for it on fourth down. Defense is coming after him. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big game, but he couldn't use that. In his football game, he's still in doubt. The offense spikes the ball here, looking to conserve as much clock as they can. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Press coverage now for these DBs. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. Great catch when they desperately needed it.
Chris, just a great job by this offense. Now, I think it's a little bit too late here. They're not going to be able to have a chance to come back. But I think it says a lot about the character of this football team as they're fighting at the very end.
Automatic in the PATs. Believe they're lining up to attempt this onside kick. And he's safely moved to recovery.
Happy New Year. Yep, he did. Smooth. Get away.
Such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot trying to get the football back.
So becoming champions of Conference USA. They've accomplished a goal, and they've made their case. Now it comes down to what the committee decides to do to see if this championship team is going to get an invite to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit,
Well, I'm here the doors closed up bitch out there.
EA Sports College Football.
You can't see him.
Yeah, can't see it. It's probably on that field. That way we was at. But 4th of July weekend at.
What? Yeah. Mommy. Yes. Happy New Year. I bet it reset your system. Because that's what most people do. They go into the water and reset their system. I guess my friend, she went outside in the snow and rolled around in it, in her bathing suit. And I said it reset her system because people get into the cold ice, cold water, and they normally reset your system. I just don't have the balls enough to do it. Yes, Chloe. Yes, fireworks, but you can't see them. They're not close enough, baby.
Love y'all, folks.
And it's